Hey everybody! So I got my first nerd block. This is being fed live, so this is not rehearsed or anything. And I generally don't have much of an idea what's in here. Now this is my first one. It's the February package. As you can see, nerd block actually goes through a nice little packaging system. This obviously came in a slightly larger brown package. You know, no big deal. Um, hey everybody! So. And we're going to go ahead and open it up and see what's inside, and I'm going to share it with you, and we'll see what it is. Alright, remove the little sleeve. And right off the bat, when you open it, you will see that your box is covered with the t-shirt you get for the month, which I have ordered and don't know what it is yet. And let's see the t-shirt first. And you're seeing it before me. I have no idea what it is, and it looks like... Oh, cool. It is It's Samus as an NES cartridge. That is freaking awesome. I love it. You can see it got the Metroid helmet there, gold armor, the gold orange armor, the blaster, the visor right here, and of course the NES cartridge rib design. That is wicked cool. I hope they make more of these in this style because I would totally love to own a set of them. So that's my first Nerd Block t-shirt. Gonna wear it very happily and lots of nerdy pride at cons and so on. Let's see, and first off, in the rest of the packaging, you'll see something like this. Everything packaged all nice and tight and all that stuff. So first and foremost, we have a Smurfs blind box setup. Know at least one nerd that would love to have more Smurf stuff. My mom used to collect these when I was a kid. I used to have to go to the pharmacy down the street with her a lot, and they would have them in these glass display cabinets, and you would basically just pick out whoever you wanted. They would come in a variety of designs, like you would have your typical Papa Smurf, Brainy Smurf, and all that. But then occasionally you'd have one that was, I remember one specific Smurf that was like it had broken leg, a broken arm. It was a big fan. My mom was a big collector, and my Smurf of choice this month, I guess, or the blind box Smurf was whatever his name is. I don't know the Smurfs very well. I don't watch the new movies. If anybody's familiar with who this is, you can put it in the comments. I personally don't know who he is. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the Smurfs anymore. That was when I was a little kid. And that's box number one. Let's see, box number two. Now these I'm familiar with. These are, I think they're called Smash'ems. Mash'ems. Mash'ems. Basically, they are these little, almost like a stress ball kind of situation. They're these gooey character versions. I actually own one Ninja Turtles one of Michelangelo, and I'm actually going to have some trouble opening it because it is a bit of a pain in the butt. Oh, never mind. I could just flip it off. Okay, here we go. Who do we have? Oh, sweet! It actually turned out to be one of my favorite Avengers. Captain America. See right there? It's actually a very simple design. They're kind of cool. They have actual separate moving... Well, not moving, but you can... they're not just one solid put-together piece. They do have, like... Michelangelo, I have the chains are a little bit separated. You can, squish them. You can do that thing. Yeah, a little bit weird. They do feel a little bit strange to the touch, but hey, it is what it is. Cool. That's number two for me on this. Oh wait, actually, Captain America's mask comes off, and that is incredibly creepy. That is a really creepy Captain America situation. I'm happy I got this. It's a really cool collectible. I'll keep it on my desk with Michelangelo. I just didn't realize Captain America's entire mask can come off and be the down to the ears. You can actually, I think you could probably remove the whole thing. I'm not going to. just in case you're not supposed to, and this is kind of a fluke on the design, and I don't want to ruin it. It is rather creepy though that it does that, because Captain America should not be bald. That's like a bald Superman, or I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. Even though Superman, I believe, was originally bald in his first iteration. All right, next up on the packaging, my wife was kind of excited about this more than I was. E.T. little blind box oil pack collectible. You literally can get E.T. in different forms. E.T.'s a great movie. Not a huge fan of it, but hey, whatever. And we get the really I think. Yeah, that's a creepy little E.T. To me, E.T. was always a creepy little character. I don't know why people fell in love with it so much. Scared the bejesus out of me as a kid. And when you look back at the film a little bit more, I still don't believe it's considered a children's film. It is a very strange, macabre situation going on towards the end. But whatever. E.T. figure. Let's see. Okay, I'm not gonna open these mostly because there's absolutely no need to. But they're little. Oh gosh, I forgot the name of them. Oh, Minimates. 2-pack of Minimates from the Wolverine movie. You got. I got Undercover Viper and one of the Black Ninja Clan figures. Guess you can see them right there. There's a whole set to collect. This is actually the first time I've actually owned minifigures. They're made by Diamond Select Toys. They do great designs. The only reason I've never owned Minimates was just honestly I always fear losing them because I've lost a lot of my collectibles in the last few times I moved. I lost almost half of my sets of other stuff. So Minimates are always like one of those things where I fear losing all of them or some of them. But they have a great booth at Comic-Con. Last year I actually got to build a custom Minimate. When you go into the little tubs they have, I mean, they have great collections of these. Wolverine. I actually like this one better than the X-Men Origins Wolverine movie. If you haven't seen it, it's totally worth it. And that's your Minimates collection. So far, so good. Up next, okay. I am not a fan of this series. I'm not a fan of the actual game itself that it's based on or anything like that. But here we are, the Halo Hero Clicks, or Action Clicks. It came with a 3-pack. It's called the Red Spartan Battle Pack. Red Spartan on top. Oh, actually, regular Master Chief looking Spartan at the bottom, and I can't remember them. I really don't know the name of the middle character, which is, I think it's a Brute. I'm probably wrong. I'm gonna get my ass chewed up by you guys in the comments most likely. But I'm not an Action Clicks player. I don't play Halo very much. I played the third one. Didn't care for the series. And yes, I picked up on the third one mostly because I picked up the Helmet Collector's Edition back in the day and then sold it. So I'm not gonna open it. There's really no need. I don't play Action Clicks. I'm sure some friends of mine do, and they wouldn't mind having this set instead of me. Okay, moving on to the next. And at the very bottom of the box is a sticker set. And it's actually quite a cool sticker set. From Playful Gorilla presents the 80s. I don't have too much glare. There we go. We got Voltron, you got He-Man, a couple of Thundercats, Optimus and Megatron, Gem from back in the 80s, He-Man, Cobra Commander. I think that's Duke at the very top. I'm gonna say it's Duke. I know Cringer and Voltron are there, but yeah, these are wicked cool. They make gel skins for smartphones. These are gonna live on my laptop. Very likely to, especially the Transformers, and yeah, actually probably with the exception of. Was it Gem? I think, yeah, Truly Outrageous Gem. She's probably going to be the only one that doesn't live on my computer. My daughter will probably take it from me. Even phrase that, my daughter or my wife will most likely take this away from me. And that's the end of the nerd block. Wicked cool haul, if you ask me. I mean, granted, I'm not a fan of the Smurfs or the ET or the HeroClix or Action Clicks. I keep saying HeroClix. The Action Clicks. But I did love the sticker set, which is not really stickers. I mean, they're gel skins. So, rephrase that. Gel skin set. They're cool. They're 80s of all things, you know, born in 1980. So I love this. These I'll find friends who want them, or I'll figure something else out with them. The Wolverine Minimates, totally keeping. I'm going to display them. I'm more likely to buy the rest of the set now that I have at least 2 of them. And then, of course, my creepy Captain America squishable Mashable. Definitely a keeper. Definitely love that I got Captain America. Spider-Man would have been my next choice, personally. Maybe even a Nick Fury would have been cool. Actually, the set's right here. Nick Fury, Thor, Iron Man, Hulk, and Hawkeye. So no Spider-Man available, but there's your set right there. Trying not to get too much glare on that, but Hulk would have been cool. Iron Man, actually, everybody except for Hawkeye. Don't care for the character much. And of course, the big win. Gotta love the classics. Gotta love the design. A Samus Aran, Metroid, you know, classic Metroid, in an NES cartridge. If somebody came up with this as an actual like statue, I think I would end up buying these. Legend of Zelda would be amazing. I would say if the T-shirts have more of these designs available, I am likely to go hunt them down later on in the year and get more of them. For now, I'm very happy with Nerd Block. Great service. Got shipped out on the 15th, and today is the 18th, I believe. Yes, the 18th. So not bad. 4 days over the weekend with a holiday, and I still got it within 3 days of shipping out. Great service. If you're curious, I'll put links in the bottom. Of course, the service is about $20. I think is it 20? Comes out to like 30 something with shipping costs. It is being shipped from Canada, so keep that in mind that it is going to be international shipping. But when you think about it, all the stuff you can possibly get out of these every month is actually worth it. I mean, if I was a fan of the Hero Action Clicks and a fan of E.T. and Smurfs, I'd be much happier. But I'm actually quite happy with the setup. The 80s nostalgia gel skins, the 80s nostalgia Nintendo NES, the NES cartridge with Samus Aran on it, super cool T-shirt. Most of the cost you're looking at is going to come up from the T-shirt, and if you're willing to accept that you are going to sometimes get stuff you don't want, like I've seen a couple of months ago that My Little Pony figurines came in the Nerd Block. I'm not a brony, and none of the girls in the house are a Pegasister, so they're not into it. I'm not into it. So it would have likely been something I put up on Facebook and asked somebody if they wanted to buy it off of me. So honestly, that's what you can do if you're trying to debate whether it's worth it or not. Try trading them. Try trading stuff with, you know, if somebody already has a couple of Nerd Blocks and they've been saving up stuff to trade, talk to them and see if they're willing to trade you the new stuff you got that they like and they don't have the set. You know, for example, somebody got Action Clicks and they want your Action Clicks and they got something you want or something you might be interested in trading for. Go for it. I mean, the service is totally worth it if you're willing to think outside the box, ironically. All right, so that's my first Nerd Block unboxing. This is Eric Castillo for GeekyCastillo.com. Check out the site and leave your comments and questions, and keep living it geeky, guys.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching the video. Thanks for sticking around to the end screen. So make sure you hit that subscribe button up there. Make sure you check out the playlists down in the corners, which are, of course, the Morning Brew playlist for the month, the Nerd Block unboxings that I've had so far, Late Night Rants, which I'll try and have more ready for you, and of course, that random Geeky Castillo banner you see there, that's going to be a link to a random article of my choosing. That could be anything from a review I did on my website or an editorial article I wrote just for you. So make sure you click on that. Make sure you go to the banner down there and says GeekyCastillo.com. Visit the Facebook and the Twitter accounts, and of course, share and like it and all that good stuff. And I stuttered, and I don't care. And have a great one.